The life and legacy of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein is known around the world as one of the greatest scientists in history. He is most famous for his theory of relativity, which changed the way we understand space and time. But his life was filled with much more than just scientific breakthroughs. This is the story of his journey, his struggles, his achievements, and the lasting impact he made on the world. Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, Germany. He was the first child of Hermann and Pauline Einstein. From a young age, Albert showed an interest in science and mathematics. His curiosity often led him to question the world around him, but he was also known to be a quiet and introspective child. As a student, Einstein was not always the best in every subject. He struggled with languages and was often bored with the traditional school system. However, he excelled in mathematics and physics, showing early signs of his genius. He loved to read about scientific ideas and spent hours learning on his own. In 1894, when Einstein was just 15 years old, his family moved to Milan, Italy. Although he stayed behind in Germany to finish his schooling, he eventually joined his family in Italy. It was a difficult time for him, and Einstein was often frustrated by the lack of academic opportunities. This led him to leave school and move to Switzerland, where he enrolled at the Polytechnic Institute in Zurich. At the Polytechnic, Einstein studied physics and mathematics. He was not a typical student, often challenging the established ideas of his professors. He graduated in 1900, but finding a job in academia proved difficult. Instead, he worked in a patent office in Bern, Switzerland, where he spent his spare time working on his own scientific theories. In 1905, Einstein published 4 groundbreaking papers in a scientific journal. These papers would later be known as the Annus Mirabilis papers, or the Miracle Year papers. Among these was his theory of special relativity, which introduced the famous equation E equals mc2. This theory revolutionized the way scientists understood energy, matter, and the relationship between them. Einstein's theory of special relativity was groundbreaking. It showed that time and space are not fixed, but can change depending on the speed of an object. This challenged long-held beliefs in physics and opened the door for new ways of thinking about the universe. Einstein's work also led to the development of quantum theory, which has had a profound impact on modern science. In 1915, Einstein expanded on his work by developing the theory of general relativity. This theory explained how gravity works, showing that it is not a force, as previously thought, but a warping of space and time caused by mass. His general theory of relativity was later confirmed through experiments, and it became one of the most important discoveries in the history of physics. Despite his scientific success, Einstein faced many challenges in his personal life. He married Maeva Maric, a fellow physicist, in 1903. Together they had 2 sons. However, their marriage was strained, and they eventually divorced in 1919. Einstein's personal life was often turbulent, but his dedication to science remained unwavering. Einstein's fame grew rapidly, and he became a symbol of intellectual achievement. In 1921, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for his explanation of the photoelectric effect, which was a key part of the development of quantum theory. This recognition solidified his place as one of the most important scientists in the world. As the political climate in Europe became more unstable, Einstein's life took another turn. In the 1930s, with the rise of the Nazi regime in Germany, Einstein, who was of Jewish descent, left the country. He accepted a position at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey, where he would spend the rest of his life. While in the United States, Einstein continued his work on theoretical physics. He also became increasingly involved in political and social issues. He was an outspoken advocate for peace, civil rights, and disarmament. He used his fame to speak out against war, injustice, and the dangers of nuclear weapons. Einstein's political views were often ahead of his time. He spoke out against racism and discrimination, and he was a strong supporter of the civil rights movement in the United States. He also advocated for the creation of a world government to prevent future conflicts. His belief in the power of reason and his commitment to human rights earned him admiration around the world. In his later years, Einstein's health began to decline. Despite this, he continued to work on his scientific theories and remained an active public figure. He continued to lecture, write, and speak out on global issues. His legacy as one of the greatest minds in history only grew as time passed. Albert Einstein passed away on April 18, 1955, at the age of 76. His death marked the end of an era in science, but his ideas continue to influence the world today. His contributions to physics, particularly his theories of relativity and quantum mechanics, remain central to our understanding of the universe. Einstein's impact on the world goes far beyond his scientific achievements. He changed the way we view the universe, and his work laid the foundation for many of the technological advances we enjoy today. His ideas continue to inspire scientists, philosophers, and thinkers of all kinds. His legacy is not just in the equations and theories he developed, but also in his dedication to the pursuit of knowledge and his belief in the power of the human mind. Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." This statement reflects his approach to life and science, always questioning, always exploring, and never settling for the answers that are readily given. In the years following his death, Einstein became a symbol of intellectual achievement and moral integrity. His face has become iconic, appearing on everything from postage stamps to T-shirts, but it is his ideas, his search for truth, and his commitment to making the world a better place that have made him a true legend. Today, Einstein's legacy lives on in many ways. His work continues to shape modern physics, and his ideas inspire new generations of scientists. He is remembered not just for his brilliant mind, but for his compassion, his advocacy for peace, and his belief in the potential of humanity. Albert Einstein's life is a testament to the power of curiosity and the importance of challenging the status quo. His contributions to science changed the course of history, and his commitment to human rights and peace continues to resonate with us today. His legacy will endure for generations to come.